In today's video, I'm going to be talking about guinea pigs biting, why they might bite, and just like a quick little thing on a few tips for if you do get bitten. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh, so I had some leftover footage from my last piggy playtime, so I'm just doing a voiceover with that in the background. Cookie and Snowball look extra cute in it. So yeah, let's roll it. Okay, so reason number one on why guinea pigs might bite is it could potentially be because they're doing a sense of defense. So one of guinea pig's natural responses to defense can be biting as well as kind of freezing. So if like an animal would be close by and now they spook them, they might bite that animal. So same with us. Like if we were to scare or startle them in a way that would be strong enough for them to think that they're in danger, then they might bite you. Also, if like you pick them up potentially and they don't like what's happening and they kind of let you know like, hey, I don't like this is happening, and you don't listen, they might also resort to biting you. So that is one. Another one is sometimes like if you have the smell of their hay or pellets or even veggies on your hands, sometimes they will confuse that with food and they more give the light nibble, but that can also be confused with biting. So that's another one. And one that is kind of something that can happen but doesn't really happen something that can happen is your guinea pig might bite another guinea pig. This happens more with males, and I am going to do a more in-depth video on this later in May. But a reason why guinea pigs also might bite is like another guinea pig. They can also bite another guinea pig. So sometimes males, if they're being dominant, if they're really, really mad at each other, they're really fired up, then their fights can get pretty serious and they can actually potentially draw blood. So they might like bite a tiny bit of a pig. So if you ever notice blood in a guinea pig's cage, you might want to investigate that out, especially with males and especially if you see them fighting. If you see them fighting, I recommend putting them in two separate spaces. Like here you can see I have a playpen and I have a cage. Here both of my pigs are in there, but you might just set like one pig down in the cage for a minute, or if you have like a divider in your cage, maybe divide it for a second, just until they cool down and they're a little more fired, and then when they're together, just kind of supervise them a little bit. You know, it's kind of like babies. You don't just let babies kind of wander around your kitchen where there are sharp objects and stuff. No, you supervise them. Supervise them here too. Yeah. So, and then, so if your guinea pig does bite you, what you want to do is you do want to immediately clean the cut. So, rinse it under water, use like peroxide, do stuff like that, because this is going to sound gross, but guinea pigs do have a little bit of bacteria in their mouth, especially because part of a natural thing that guinea pigs do is they do eat their own poo. Now, they eat their own poo because some of their poo has nutrients that their body has not fully absorbed, so that's why they don't eat like all of their poo, because otherwise we would have a lot less that we need to clean up. But no, we still have a whole bunch of stuff that we need to clean up. But due to that, and like they groom themselves, and they sometimes sit in their own pee and their own poo, so it's important that you really clean that cut, because now you have an open area where bacteria can get and probably did get. So to prevent from an infection, it's really good to do that. As well as if you do see your guinea pigs fighting, you could easily get bitten by doing this. If you just put, like, if you have two male guinea pigs who are going at each other real hard, you just put your hand in the middle to immediately stop it. That's not going to end well for you, because if these two guinea pigs are going at each other and they potentially want to draw blood from each other, you could get caught up in the mix of that, and now you are also being drawn blood from. Which means that you have a cut and are now potentially bleeding. So instead, if you do want to break up a fight that way, use like a cuddle sack or a towel or something that if they were to bite, it doesn't go to your finger necessarily. Or even then, like, you even try, like, I'm gonna get into fire, just something that is not your hand. And of course, be gentle with your guinea pigs. So you want to do things like that so that it prevents you from getting hurt. And then, of course, if you do get hurt, then just properly clean and cleanse that cut and then bandage it up. Okay, so now let's just enjoy the footage of the last few moments of the guinea pigs. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that information. I hope you guys had a fantastic week, a fantastic Friday, and an even more amazing weekend. See you guys on Monday. Bye.